How you doing there, folks? Mighty fine to see you. It's me, Ricky Joe Bobby Earnhardt, here back with you at the Place to Be Reviews. Now, I bet you're wondering, Ricky Joe Bobby Earnhardt, what are you doing here on a Wednesday night? Well, Etep said the response to my introduction from Saturday night's main event was so good, so resoundingly positive, that he brought me back once again to introduce to you the #1 show on Wednesday nights in all of YouTube. No matter how big or small the channel is, much like my intellect, it perseveres through all circumstances. This is, ladies and gentlemen, holy shit news. My trailer park might be featured on here soon. Back to you in the studio, Etep. Yes, and before I go, Etep, I do have one more thing to say to AngelousDraven. Draven, goddammit, would you lay off those retarded girls? Jesus Christ, you're crazier than a hog in a pan of slop during feeding time. Back to you, Etep.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event here tonight. Andre, the China WrestleMania!
WrestleMania is running wild.
My God, what a match! It's not a world is watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Well, I'm headed down the southern trail. I'm going chicken hunting, chopping redneck chicken necks. I ain't saying nothing to that hillbilly. Stick my barrel in his eye. Boom shaka, head chunks in the sky. Why? I never liked chicken pot pie or a chopped chicken on rye. Tell Mr. Willie Bubba I'ma cut his neck up. Chop, chop, there you go, scare cut. What do you do with a drunken hillbilly? Cut his fucking eyes out and feed him to his Aunt Tilly. Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Holy shit! Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit! Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything. Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
Good Wednesday evening, everyone. It is he, it is me, P-double-D, Etep Wakuian from the Place to Be Reviews, right back here with all of yous for holy shit news. Jeez, I didn't even know that was going to rhyme like that. Didn't plan it, but here we are anyway with my nonsense. Yeah, supporting the Gamble, other side. Jesus Christ, help me, Rhonda. Right there, I'm Little Stone. Gamble Comics tonight. Big shout out to my man Oz. Got to support the indie creators, folks. There's a lot of them out there that are putting out some great stuff, so check them out. And meanwhile, let me say hello to the chat. We've got a great show planned for you this evening. We've got Clone Geek in the house, channel member Clone Geek, channel member Keely Chow, Tollbat, Nelson, the psychopath, who sang that beautiful cover of Chicken Hunting by ICP for us. Let's see, Superfan, Pop Cyclops, Adam Shawhan in the chat. Papa Cotton's here. Hail, Shawnee Step channel member. The Joseph Santos says, Arriba! Welcome, sir. And there he is. I can't keep coming up with a new joke every time you go live. I'm her colonizers. I'll be praised, base, the St. Floyd, the patron saint of pistol whipping, baby. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that yet. It's less than 5 minutes in, but hail St. Floyd of fentanyl. All right, we got a great show planned for you this evening. We got a wonderful panel. You guys know how we do here. Let me play our first intro. Soldier Spirit is not here yet. He's having some technical issues. So we can go ahead and we can start right over with this gentleman.
Sleep brings us closer to God. Catch me, Lord, catch me. Wait. Oh, what have we done to make God angry? You did it.
It is me, the CJP. And yeah, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be on the channel here. And looking forward to some good Florida man stories. Hopefully he will not disappoint. Usually never does. But, you know, there's always that off day for Florida man.
Thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you,
Appreciate it
brother.
as always, brother. Absolutely. And make sure you check out the links in the description. Go subscribe to CJP's channel. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? He's got one of the best names on YouTube, Mr. Brutal Morningwood. But we do have an intro for him.
Helen, hey, howdy, hey. Live from the Dismal Swamp. I'm on the phone tonight. I was out and about, so trying new things. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you made it. Yeah, what's her name? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple days left in June. There's a couple days left in June. Who knows, you know? We're not judging.
No, thank you.
Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. And last, but certainly not least, our guest of honor this evening. He's from a little channel you may know, the World Class Bullshitters. He's 1/4 of them, ladies and gentlemen. He is also one half of Hollywood's premier power couple with the quintessential goddess of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I speak of none other than Mr. Brie Larson himself, Nick Utam. But Nick didn't think he would, but he's got an intro too, so here we go.
How long will you play Captain Marvel for?
I don't know. Does anyone want me to do it again?
Don't be so modest.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
How long will you play Captain Marvel for?
What?
I don't know. Does anyone want me to do?
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Just quit being a cunt.
Don't be so modest.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
It wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
Good thing I gave her Benadryl and put her to sleep. That's the important thing. Yeah, I keep trying to convince her to do OnlyFans because it'll be a lot more lucrative than anything she's ever done. But she keeps, saying, "Oh no, I can't do that." I'm like, "Yeah, you can. Nobody likes you. It's fine." I mean, every guy wants to see your butthole, but nobody cares about about anything else. But no, I'm glad to be here this Wednesday night. Back with Etep, back with Rogue Entertainment, back in this wonderful place. Great to hear some wonderful Florida man stories. Can't wait.
Well, thank you for being here, brother. It's been a while, like I said earlier when I was messaging you, and it's great to have you back, sir. Always a pleasure. Yeah, we've got some good ones here. We're gonna start off. Let's say hi to Scrambles the Death Dealer. He's dropping the Fentos in the chat. Sprinkle the Fentos on him, baby. Quick, Johnson, sprinkle some crack on him. Let's get the fuck out of here. Godzillionaire. They must work for LAPD. The Time Prophet. Hail, sir. Jennifer Lawrence will be the new Captain Marvel. Well, I mean, she's the first female ever. She's the first everything. She's like the alpha and the omega. She's the beginning and the end, according to Harvey Weinstein's small baby penis. But hey, who am I to judge, right? What up, Clone Geek? All right, so here we go. Let's kick it off here with headline number 1. Story number 1. The G word. The slur you didn't know was a slur. Well, take it from me, being part Hungarian, the word they're describing is gypsy from Romani origins, and that is our word, and we don't find it offensive.
I thought they were going
gypsy.
For
Gypsy, folks. This is what we're worried about. Is gypsy. That is the G word there. And like I said, I'm Hungarian is on my mom's side, and that they're Romani people, and Hungarians are known as gypsies. It's just a fact. And I've never once been offended by that word, or you know what I mean? Like, it's funny because in the car, I worked in the car business for years, and what's something you don't want to get when you're buying a car? You don't want to get gypped. And everyone's like, oh my God, that's so offensive. So I'm going to start saying, that's our word. That's our word. You can't. No. I'm going to start doing that with gypsy. No. But you know what? It's fine. Go ahead. We're not thin-skinned. You can use it. It's all right. Trust me. It's fine.
Well, will Share be canceled for that?
What's that?
Will Share be canceled?
Gypsy, you're here from the people of the town.
I was gonna say possibly. I don't know. I don't think we owe Cher a pass. I mean, let's face it. We wish it was her on the skis instead of Sonny Bono.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying the wrong one was on the skis that day. It's too bad he pizzaed when he should have French fried.
Yeah, kind of like Corey Feldman.
Right. Oh, poor Corey Feldman. His relationship with Charlie Sheen and Crisco is just terrifying. I don't know. Should I not have went there? I don't know. We're late enough in the program, 11 minutes in to make that joke. All right. So, again, folks, trust me. If you want to say gypsy, it's fine. You can say. I mean, are we going to start referring to gypsy as the G word? Like, I mean, there's a G spot.
We're just going to call them the nomadic people. That's it. The nomadic people. That's it.
The nomadic. People are going to think you'd be talking about the Israelis. They were in the desert for 4 hours. Oh, God. It was so hot. Oh, God.
Please.
No, those are the ungrateful nomadic people. There's a difference.
I'm going to find another Hungarian person to do it. CJP walk up to and be like, my gypsy. I don't know. Is that fine? Can we do that? We used a soft Y. It wasn't a hard Y at the end. That's okay.
The hard G. Yeah, you gotta have the hard G on it.
The hard G. Gypsy. Whoa. You were a little bit heavy on that G. You're going to want to back up that, back that up a little bit. Okay? That's for us.
I can't talk smack. My grandma's the one that had the crystal ball, so I can't.
See, this is how it starts. Next thing you know, crystal ball and call me now for your free bumba clot reading. Lord of mercy. I don't know. It could happen.
Oh, that documentary. All
right, here we go. Headline number 2. Story numero dos. Someone tossed their mom's ashes at Pink during her concert, and she was just as weirded out as you'd expect her to be. Given Pink's history, I don't think the weirdest thing she's ever had thrown in her face was ashes. I mean, she's been in the entertainment industry for 23 years. God knows what's graced that face.
One in the pink, one in the snake.
Yeah, that reminds me of that funny joke. The guy who threw his wife a bukkake party. Everybody came. You should have saw her face.
Brutal Morningwood, folks. We'll be here all week.
That's a good one. I like that.
So what? Okay, so I've been to a lot of concerts, and especially these days, there's a lot of security. And depending on the venue, a lot of them will do, and the artists, they'll do pat searches. Okay, now when I went to see like Cash Money and the Rough Riders, that was a full wand search. Now, when I went to see, Garth Brooks, I had my keychain and I have a knife on it, and security found that and looked at me and said, "You don't look like you're going to use this for anything nefarious." I'm like, I didn't even realize it was on there. They're like, "Here you go," and just gave it back to me. So it varies per artist, okay? Pink, I can't say how heavy security would be at a Pink concert, but I would like to think that, I mean, how did they smuggle the ashes in? Like, did they carry the were they like Paul Bear? Oh, yes! Like, was that what was going on?
The footage I saw, was it like a Ziploc bag? Like, really? Oh, my mom!
Somebody
put her in a Ziploc bag.
But even then, yeah, if you're carrying a Ziploc bag to a concert, that's already suspect. That's already suspect.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like where did you put that Ziploc bag that they didn't find it?
See, that's the thing. It's like you bring it. Yeah, You've got a Ziploc bag full of powder. Like, they're not going to be like, whoa, 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 what the fuck is that? You know, they're just going to let that shit slide. You know, in this day and age, like, I have trouble believing that. You know, like, I just shovel this.
Unless the woman had giant tits and it was just a small, like, she put it under her left boob and hit it there or something, you know, like, maybe.
I mean, either that or it's a vial up the coos. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say that, too.
We had a story about a woman who smuggled a gun in her coos into jail. Loaded.
That. And you see, poof.
Her gash got widened. Wait. Who said gash? Who said gash?
You said chew, and you just poof, and it's just a cloud. It's just.
I never knew Ron Perlman was Michael J. Fox. Look at him.
Oh God.
I don't know. I'm going to hell. But don't let him serve you at a wine tasting, just
Going
like
ahead.
Peter Griffin said.
Going ahead. You're going ahead.
Nelson says, I'm 60% Hungarian, my gypsy. My gypsy, all right. All right. See, it's already trending. Orale! What up, my sketchbook 340? Hail. Papa Cotton's back. Wait, what the Time Prophet. The girls wasn't mental for throwing ashes. She was mental because she paid to see Pink. You're not wrong.
Fair enough.
You're not wrong.
Fair enough.
I will say this, like at one point I think Pink was fairly attractive. Pretty much the case could be made from the neck down because she always had a really nice body.
Oh yeah.
Especially when she was doing that Lyra shit, topless. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, attractive, very attractive. Facially, mids, but body wise, it was pretty nice. So
yeah, she had the face of the face for a trailer park for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's Whiskey Tango face right there.
Yeah, 100%.
That is Whiskey Tango face. Let's go over here. Headline number 3. Oh yeah.
Only a smother could love, you know. Like,
I saw Pink in a movie in the 80s.
Oh, geez.
What the fuck is this from?
It's a movie called Kill and Kill Again. It was made in South Africa before apartheid ended. And it's like the worst ripoff of Enter the Dragon I've ever seen in my life. It's bad, but it's hilarious because it's so bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That looks like, I don't even know if it's like more Boy George or Bridget Nielsen.
It's looks more like Boy George ate Bridget Nielsen.
Yeah, it's Bridget George.
George.
There you go.
That's what when I hear Pink, that's what I think it's her.
Georgette Nielsen.
Hang on, let's get her file. Hang on.
Right!
Oh my God. Where did they? Oh, Kill and Kill Again.
Yep.
It makes me want to cry and cry again. All right. Story number 3. Here we go. And don't mind the bald joke.
Story number 3. Why don't y'all crackers leave Will Smith alone?
Will Smith rejected RuPaul's cameo on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He kept repeating, "It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea." It's almost as if Will Smith could see into the future and he knew that a bald-headed bastard would cause the downfall of his career.
Is it just me or does RuPaul without all the gimmick look like a snapping turtle?
Yes.
Little bit.
It's got the thin neck and it's got the little down bit on the beak.
Yeah.
Turtle.
I could see that. Floating around in a pond. Waiting for unsuspecting people to jump in and fuck their toes up or something, Or somebody put a parachute on him and he can become a turtle paratrooper like an Ernest Goes to Camp.
There you
But
go.
Will Smith, I'm telling you, it was almost a foreshadowing. Some bald-headed motherfucker was going to fuck up his career in the future, and he didn't allow it to be RuPaul. Good on you, Will, but unfortunately, another cross-dressing bald man.
Turtle Club. Turtle.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh. I don't know who that man is, but I bet he wears underwear with dick holes in them.
Listen, Yeah, I was going to say he can kick her to the curb whenever he wants to. I mean, I think everybody's on. I think all of the U.S., all the world's on his side. It's like, yeah, dude, she's a problem. You need to get rid of that. And
take the fucking hit in the divorce, dude. Just take it.
Right?
Yeah,
I
really.
mean,
it's worth it.
I would have drawn the line when she banged my son's friend, and then sat me down on television to air our shit out, or the internet or whatever, and their little red table talk, which is code for, hey, I'm gonna make you look like a complete cuck.
Oh, by the way, hey Will, I was banging your friend's son's friend. How do you feel about that? That makes you look like a bitch.
I wish we weren't on camera, motherfucker.
Feel like choking a bitch. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I put a dent in he put a dent in that fucking bald head real quick.
Yep.
Dude, jeez. Yeah, but I heard that show is getting canceled or is getting taken off or some shit like that. Like it's gonna be gone or something at some point.
Was that Bel Air?
No, red table
RuPaul's
thing.
the red table thing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's not bringing any money for Facebook, so they might quit it.
Right? Like how? I don't understand who was watching that in the first place. I really don't. You know what I mean? Like it just seems, I don't know. Like it's funny, like I said, because it's like, well, let me use this show to make my husband look like a complete asshole. Like, hey, guess what I did? Let's just air that shit out instead of handling it like normal people, getting a messy divorce and then getting addicted to antidepressants. She said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna make him look bad." And then, well, the Oscar thing. I mean, we all know how that shit went down. I mean, the slap heard around the world. Jesus.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing from some website I found. The show, along with other Facebook Watch original series, were canceled after the platform announced it's moving away from producing original programming because nobody's fucking watching it. Jada took to her Instagram to explain that the show is shopping around for a new home. Good luck.
Please don't ever find a new home.
Yeah.
Please. The world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place when Jada Pinkett Smith got no show.
Jezebel will give her room there, or it'll be that one website. I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. Another feminist website will take her over, I'm sure. And just be like, oh yeah, come to ours.
Jada can go work at the Mary Sue.
There you go. That's what it is, the Mary Sue. She'll go to the Mary Sue. They'll give her a job.
With Princess Weeks and Rachel Leischman.
Yep.
Oof. Only women slap, men punch. Yeah, unless you're challenging somebody to a duel. I mean, then isn't it customary to slap them across the face with your glove?
Here's the thing, though. If a woman slaps you and then you say, identify as a woman and then slap her, is it okay?
And if the police arrest you for that, they're bigots.
Correct. They are.
They show up and you're like, listen, you want to look like bigots, you'll accept the fact that I identify as a woman.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
Yeah.
Like, shit, Jonesy, I don't know the code for this one. This isn't in the handbook. Let's get the fuck out of here. Quick, sprinkle some crack on him. He's like, no, that's not necessary here. How do I get over here? Back the way you came. Jesus Christ,
Back
Kermit.
the way you came.
Fucking Family Guy. I swear to God. Wait. The men don't really have gloves anymore. I mean, not unless they're work gloves. But then again, they're probably just going to beat somebody with a wrench. I'll slap a man if he's being a bitch. Yeah, then they kind of deserve it. Like a good backhand. Will should have gone full Chris Brown on that Red Table show.
Dude, that would have been the most watched episode ever.
Yep. Oh, it's all good in my sketchbook. Yeah, he would have. She would have had to wear wigs while I'm dents in her forehead. All right. Story number 4. This one, a little bit different. Like I said, we had one story tonight. No jokes, nothing. Just kind of a feel-good story. So here we go. Story number 4. Army veteran Joe Harris from Compton, California celebrates his 107th birthday with a neighborhood block party. And there is no jokes, no gimmicks here. Happy birthday. God bless you. Happy 107th, Joe Harris. Thank you for your service.
Damn.
That's impressive.
That's yeah. A veteran,
that
107
has seen
years
some
old.
real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, think about that. It's 2023. He's 107 years old. Holy fucking shit. He's he's about let's see. He would have been a little bit older than my dad's dad. Well, I mean, he passed away a long time ago, but I mean, that's crazy that somebody that's there ain't many people on the that we know about. I mean, there's a few obviously, but damn, that's fucking awesome.
He was born in 1916.
He's born a year before my grandpa.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
Right? Jeebus, dude. That's 107. He watched your country turn to shit. Yeah, he watched it rise and fall, pretty much. He's seen the entire... He's seen the... Jesus. What up, man?
What up, Dad?
Hey, you want an earbud?
Yes.
Here. Say hi.
Hi.
What up, Trey?
What's up, Trey?
What up? What up?
Brutal Morning Wood.
Hi, Brutal Morning Wood.
It sounds so funny with you saying.
It does.
You know CJ, right?
Hi, CJ.
And Nick.
What's up, buddy?
Hi, Nick.
Hey, man.
Yeah. So, what are you doing?
Saying goodnight to you and doing this.
Oh, you got the kazoo? Wait, hang on. What are you going to play?
Frolic.
Okay. I need the executive producer Larry David thing back here. Bravo, sir. Bravo. That was a good... So you just spitting the kazoo out on me now? Thank you.
Now it's my big performance.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Help me. Why?
Take that off.
No, I'm not going to take it off. Oh, my God. Why?
Oh, my God. I heard that.
Yeah, he doesn't... He works stiff. This is BS.
I crack your chest bone with that.
No, you don't. All right. Okay.
Stop and model.
My God, that man has a family.
Oh my God!
Take it back.
Look at him. That's
broken in half.
I love you.
He's broken in half.
What was that? What kind of attack was that? He's got the great Mutah mist over here. All right, good night, bud. Take that, you little monster. I'm not giving you use of your hands. I don't trust you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting abused again.
No, I want to hug goodbye.
Okay, no more chops. I love you. Good night. Good night, buddy. Say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, I blocked you. You like that?
I can do the back one.
Oh, my God. I'm not choking. I love you. Good night.
Okay, good night. See ya. I have to take Nick with me.
Yep, take the dog with you. Now, as I recover from the abuse I've suffered at the hands of my almost 8-year-old.
And the frolic version of it.
Yep, get out of here now. I love you, but get out.
hiding the bruises, you know. It's you battered. Just baby. No.
What up, Draven? Big Ange is here. Angelus Gaston, Big Ange. What up, Tina Bojan? Hail. Everybody's saying hi to Trey in the chat. Yeah, he came down just to whoop Dad's ass real quick and then run upstairs and go probably watch Blue Bloods with Mom.
He came to get downs. So good, I just
Draven.
Around.
Draven, jump on your thing, jump around. We love you, Draven. Oh, all right. Headline number 5. Here we go. Story number 5.
For the people celebrating the Flash movie bombing, I hope you nosies that this will hurt all future comic book movie projects. Financiers are going to be way less likely to back comic book movies in general when one like this does so poorly. Way to go, you bunch of incel neckbeard bigots.
I just got 2 words for him. Fuck you.
Right. I'm done with comic book movies, man.
I am too, because they're not going to give us a good one.
No.
No.
It'd be different. It'd be different if they were releasing like good stuff. Like, what was it? I counted, was it 16, 17 Marvel shows in the last couple years, you know, whatever, they're just, all the shows and movies, they've been shit.
Yeah.
All of it has been shit. I mean, they had you had after Endgame, you had No Way Home, which was Sony's. You know, that was good. I'll give it that one. I enjoyed that movie. I did. I like No Way Home. Black Widow was shit. Shang-Chi was shit. The Eternals was shit. What else? You had Thor. That was shit.
The only one that was halfway decent was the Batman.
Yeah, the Batman. But that's DC. I mean, Marvel, you got Doctor Strange was like, I heard middling reviews. I didn't even see it all the way through. Ant-Man and Quantumania, whatever. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch Thor. The wife watched it because she loves Thor. She's like, that movie was retarded. She goes, it was just garbage. She hated it. The kid didn't even like it. Like Wakanda Forever, that movie was
if your kid didn't even like it, then there's a problem. Very easily there's a problem. If your kid, who's a demographic for them, does not like it, that's a problem.
He didn't want to see Ant-Man 3. He didn't want to see Across the Spider-Verse 2. He liked the first one too. Like, we watched
right
that.
There,
we loved the.
That right there is damning evidence. That is damning evidence right there that your kid does not want to watch. Doesn't even want to watch it. Finds them boring. That is the problem. That is entirely the problem.
Dude, I put on, like I said, I put on Shang-Chi for him one day. He's like, can we watch it? I'm like, yeah. We were playing on the living room floor with toys and stuff, and we put it on, and he's watching it for like 10 minutes, and interest was gone. He goes, can we watch something else? I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, it's those, like I said, we would see Black Widow. The three of us went to see that. Like, an hour into the movie, he goes, when's there going to be something good? Like, mind you, this is 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now, because that came out in, 2020 or 2021? So 2 years ago, roughly.
I would say 2020. Or, yeah, no,
I think
2021, because it was like the height of the pandemic. And
2 years ago.
Going on. Yeah.
He was 5.5. He was like, he didn't like it. Didn't, I mean, that right there, like you said, Nick, target demographic is already just like, nah. You've lost your audience.
Yeah. They've and I think what is it? The movies and things like that, or entertainment is 60% of their business, and they're dying. Nobody wants any of it. All their stuff, all the millions and the hundreds of millions we've spent on it is just going down the tubes. Especially this last weekend, that was probably one of the worst ever. You had Flash fail, you had Elements fail, and a bunch of other ones fail too. And it was just rough. It's just kind of like, it's funny because the beginning of this year was great. I was going to the movies every weekend and watching something, brand new and different that I liked. Now, halfway through, it's like, nothing's good. And it's weird because I kind of miss the 90s with that aspect, because like you had a bunch of like, good movies throughout the year, low budget things that were fun. And then you had the nice summer blockbuster that was like, from June 1st to like the middle of August, and then it peaked in July 4th. You had a bunch of really fun stuff, and it was good. But now every studio wants all their movies to be the July 4th blockbuster every year, and it's like, we can't do this. It's not going to happen.
I miss low budget movies.
Yeah, same here. I do.
Yep.
Yeah,
dude. Canon Films, Golden Globus. Those guys were.
Oh my god.
They were just. Dumb fun. What was the other one? Sedaris, Nick.
Yes, Andy Sedaris. I need to go fish those out, man. I need to go fish those out.
Ryan, anytime I saw Ryan on the screen, I'm like, I'm probably going to enjoy this.
Clone Geek, Indy 5 is going to bomb hard. Dion will probably like it, though. No, there's a horse in it.
I think all of us, except for Kendo, are going to watch it. Kendo has to do something, and he won't be able to get to it, but I think all of us are going to watch it. I'm going to try to go watch tomorrow. before the show. I don't want to, but I've committed to it. So yeah, it's happening.
Right. See, and that's the thing is that movie looks. It doesn't just look bad; it looks insulting. That's how many times can we emasculate Harrison Ford's characters, his beloved characters? Seems to be the modus operandi for Lucasfilm.
Yeah. And I mean, and like they're feeling it, man, because people aren't buying their stuff anymore. It's sitting on shelves. It's rotting. Even the $2 billion hotel they thought that was going to be their their breadwinner is not making. They had to cancel it by September. It's going to be over. It's going to be done. It's going to be empty.
Yeah,
it's going to be empty. So I don't know what they're going to do with it, and especially with their parks constantly, the price is going up and it's getting miserable because I love the catch-22 with their park, because if they lower prices, there's too many people. If the prices are too high, they're being exclusionary. It's like you can't win, and I love it. I really do.
And they're going to really be hurting when Epic Universe opens.
Yeah, what is Epic Universe?
It's in Universal Studios Park.
It's a third one?
A bunch of stuff. Yeah. No, not a new park. They're adding to both California and Hollywood, because they've already opened the Super Mario World part of it in California.
Gotcha.
That's coming up next year or the year after in Florida.
Yeah, that's gonna kill them in Florida for sure. That'll definitely kill them, because I've heard even now in California there are lines out the door for it. Mm-hmm. People are still just waiting in line to do all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I've heard it's a wonderful experience there too. People love it. They love every bit of it. It's been very good.
Dude, I want they're going to build a Nintendo gimmick down at Universal in Florida too, because they only have it in Cali right now, right?
Yeah, it's 2025 in Florida from what I heard. But I'm assuming they'll try to push that up as much as they can.
Oh yeah, no, people will probably rather go there. And whenever I've been to Universal, I've had even as kind of an older kid, I've had a better time there. I just have.
Yeah. Because we want to take Trey, and I said, well, let's wait until they open up that Nintendo World gimmick there. I'm like, because I was like, all of us will get a kick out of that. Hell, that's the thing is, with Super Mario Brothers, like my wife was never a big gamer growing up. Like obviously, if she's an '80s kid, she's only a couple years younger than me, so she's familiar with Nintendo, even though not a big gamer, but they had one for so everybody knows Super Mario Brothers. Really, I mean, one of the most recognizable characters in the world, easily in entertainment. She sits down and plays Mario Kart with us now on our streams on Saturday nights. I mean, wears the earbud and everything. She doesn't talk much, but she'll talk a little smack every now and then, But this is the kind of thing, like good, wholesome. Like look at it, and Nintendo is like a wholesome company. They really are. Entertainment brings new people into a genre they might, you know what I mean? And this is all, going back to the comic book movie thing. Produce just good stuff, and people will spend their money, gladly open their wallets. But you put out a bullshit product, and you're going to end up with the Flash. That's what you end up with.
Yeah,
that movie's going to lose what, $300 million probably by the end of it, if not more.
It's gonna lose its ass. It's done already, man.
This is the biggest drop since Justice League in 2017. You're talking 72%, 81% between Fridays.
Yeah, and as far as I know, I think also with the writer's strike that's going to affecting future projects as well, because if they can't write for future stuff and nobody's writing anything, whatever's being made now will be made, and then they're going to have a gap of time for other projects that were on their way to be getting made. So it's going to be interesting to see them scramble to make like really cheap stuff, or buy things from other smaller companies to boost up. So it's I think not 2024, but 2025 is going to be kind of interesting to see what happens with the movie stuff, because there's going to be a very clear gap there for movies and entertainment, and it's going to be weird to see where people's money goes and what kind of like clamoring happens happens between the
Mm.
studios for what they want.
Well,
you know,
and hopefully it won't be what happened the last time. Was when the last writer strike hit. That's when reality shows started really exploding because they didn't have to write them.
Yeah,
they'll probably try that again. In all honesty, they'll probably try that again because it worked last time, and these Hollywood idiots just like to rehash old ideas, you know, old IPs and old ideas. That's it. So that's what they'll do.
Yeah, that's their MO. That's their MO. Hail Zombie Box Reviews. What's going on?
Right. Can't wait.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Rejoiced. Yay.
Yeah, like and like I said before, if there's a group of people on YouTube or anything like that who wants to start making sketch comedy, fucking start doing it, man. Now's the time. Start making those skits, start making them short, start putting them out. Because people are gonna need entertainment at some point, man. I think there's gonna be a gap there, and people are gonna want something to watch. So
yeah. Yep, that's it, man. This is I need to get that Friday 13th movie finished up. I've been
part 6 camp. Part 6 camp is in Georgia. I'm just saying.
I know, dude. You're going to that, right?
No, I'm not because.
I thought you were going. I thought you were going to that one.
No. What I went to is I went to the reunion that happened at the beginning of June at the actual camp. At the actual camp in New Jersey. I went to New Jersey for a weekend. Hung out with R-rated podcast. That dude. And did that. Dude, it was so awesome to see everybody there and see the camp. It's weird to see how small the area is they shot in, dude. It really is. It's very. It's incredibly tiny where they shot everything.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really wild to see because, like you walk across the entrance of the camp, and like the camp is incredibly huge, but they only let you in the first part of where the cabins are next to the lake, and it's not even a lake; it's a pond, because if you can see the end of it where it is, like you see it very very clearly, but but there are like 3 or 4 cabins right next to it that they used for all the stuff. For the majority of the filming. The only area we were not allowed to get into and to see was the archery area. That was the only area where I didn't see and didn't know what was going on. But other than that, like we saw where they filmed the main cabin they used, for cooking and things like that. Was the one that Adrian King was in. There was one up a little bit that they used for the it was like the other cabin where where they cut the snake's head was like 100 feet from that one. It was you could very clearly see it, and it's funny because they're directly across from the lake. Like the lake is probably 200 feet from the front door of that. Like it's not far at all.
I'm glad you got to go. Hey, he's here. He's a little late. That's all right. We got Adam, Soldier Spirit, in the house. Welcome, brother.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I had to go to my backup. Do I have a big delay?
Echo, yeah.
It's just echoing just a little bit.
So I had to go with my backup plan here. So I have a brand new PC that I bought, and one of the fans stopped working, and I was trying to fix the damn thing. So my backup plan now is I'm using my laptop. Since I'm going on Shagsworth midweek hump immediately after this, I know I can get away with a couple hours running the fan, but I'm not going to risk 2 shows in a row. So I'm using my Mac right now, and I'm going through a clusterfuck problem with that because these new headphones that I just bought yesterday, I know the mic is working, but I can't hear you guys through that. So I'm wearing my fucking Bluetooth earbuds underneath this. And it just sounds really fucking weird, but I'm here. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday.
Hey buddy, how's it going?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Hi.
We got Rookie Critics here as well. Hail Rookie Critic, Pops, Zombie Box Reviews, and Rookie sent us a super chat for $2 from the Rookie Critic, the Fat Speedster, coming soon, and I actually play a role in that Rookie Critic production from Rookie Tarantino.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not giving anything about my role, Loy, but I do have a role in that. And
I'm assuming it has something to do with feet.
No. Joking.
Oh my!
I said Tarantino, and I was just.
I know. We had to switch. We had to switch brands here.
Well,
go
it's
over
either,
here.
It's either that or he says the N-word a lot. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
I did that. He made me reshoot everything because he was like, he's like, that's not even in the dialogue. I was like, oh shit, sorry. I was like, I thought it just added that extra like oomph on the sentence. You know what I mean? I was like, hey man, I don't know. I was like, hey gypsies, what's up, my gypsies? And they're like, use that hard Y, dog. Easy with that. Gypsy. They're like,
that's a 0 for me, dog.
It's supposed to be Gypsa.
Gypsa, my Gypsa. But for a $2 super chat, here we go. Gyp Sizzles. Speaking of which, for Rizzle, here we go. For a $2 super chat for the rookie critic, we'll go with some Tom Atkins and his glorious mustache.
Thrill me, thrill me, thrill me, thrill me. Got good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
I love that movie.
Fantastic.
What the hell happened to the background?
I don't know. I see your favorite director there with Snyder. He's right there.
Yeah.
Staring at you into your soul.
You changed the theme. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I went from going in raw because all the super chat bumpers are over there. I haven't moved them back over here yet since we got remonetized and have 71 channel members, folks.
Hell yeah.
71, which is nice. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie. We like it.
Nice.
We like it a lot. But yeah, you can tell my character's name is Avarice. I don't want to give anything away, Rook. I didn't want to give anything away. But yeah, I am ecstatic to see that come together. I got a preview. I got a preview, and yeah, it came out. I thought it was funny. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And let's see, we got this clip here in the back. We have a trailer we're going to show here. This is from Kill and Kill Again from 1981. CJ shared it in the private, and I want to watch this trailer. So we're going to watch that before we get into our main stories for the evening. So here we go. Enjoy, because we'll be trimming. I hope you're watching live, because we'll be trimming this segment out once I get copywritten for it.
James Ryan, 4 times world martial arts champion, a living weapon of destruction. In 1980, he accepted the challenge to take on a battalion of karate commandos and kill or be killed. Now, James Ryan is back as Steve Chase in the most explosive action adventure of our time. This time, his assault squad of 5 international superstars must face an enemy that could devastate any army on Earth. The karate clones of the Mad Marduk. And his evil champion of champions, the Optimus.
Optimus Prime?
Steve Chase.
Domestic. This is like enter the Roadhouse.
Gypsy Billy. Gorilla. Hot Dog.
Wait. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. You're just gonna gloss the fuck over the fact that they named the black dude Gorilla?
Yep. It was the 70s. It was a different time. Sorry, it was 80s. Different time. A better time.
Wow. Holy
Is this
shit.
where they got the name Optimus Prime?
You've got the touch. Dun, dun, dun. You got the power. Yeah. What up, Tim's Talk? Is he fighting people made of plywood? I think so.
Yeah.
D. Joseph Santos. What's up, man? He's fighting the whole paint department at Home Depot.
I think they use
Yeah,
the
did
same
anyone-
exact sound effect as the gunfires with the kicks.
Right. Did anyone miss the Confederate flag? Nope, it's right there. It's right there in the center of the fucking screen.
Yeah, and look at the guy in the foreground. He's wearing a red hat with Budweiser on it.
Well, he's progressive before it's time, though, Nick. He's supporting Dylan Mulvaney years in advance.
Jeez. See, what we don't know is that is Dylan Mulvaney right there in the hat.
I thought Gypsy Billy triggered you.
Well, that is the name of another character.
I was like,
Who said gypsy? God damn it, you're fired.
if Vince McMahon's applicable here, but here we go. Let's go back to this trailer. Okay, wait, before we do, the army of ninjas look like a bunch of dads from the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like, hey, we went to like a youth soccer game and got all the dads. We had one afternoon to film this movie and go. Here, you can all have these free t-shirts. That was basically it.
And the magnificent Candy Cane.
I had to see for myself how good you really were.
Together, they must battle for a prize more valuable than any trophy. The freedom of the entire world.
It'll be expensive.
Shall we say 2 million?
5 million.
In the air, on the ground, and in the arena of death.
Let the fun begin.
When black belts clash, steel fists collide. In a martial arts free-for-all of global proportions. This is the all-new Kill and Kill Again. The one motion picture that will annihilate every concept you've ever had about the limits of human strength, conditioning, and endurance. Kill and Kill Again. The challenge continues.
Kill and kill again. Don't tell me how to live my life.
Clearly,
enter the car wash. You know.
Jesus, dude, that is
wow.
That was
Fists of Laundry.
that was something.
How did I
That was
miss that
something.
movie?
Right? Wait, and Tim's Talk makes a good point. He says, what's funny, in the mid-2000s, 50 Cent had his group G Unit, which stands for Gorilla Unit. Yes, he did. And yes, it does. And I have all his CDs from that time period. Let's see. You've convinced me. I'm downloading this movie now. Time Profit. We expect an in-depth analysis.
There is a riff
martial
track.
arts. Oh, is there?
It's on
Of course
Amazon
there is. A free for all. And where are the Asians? Says Glinzer. Well, at least they didn't stereotype, right? You know, that was the thing about Shang-Chi. It's like, well, you know, we got to cast. It's like, so are you assuming all Asians know karate? Because isn't that a harmful stereotype? And they're like, well, listen, we got to make Snake Eyes Asian. It's like, is he really Asian? Is he? No, Snake Eyes wasn't. We know that. We know that. How about, let's see here. You know what? The Florida man stories must flow. So, you know, without further ado, we're going to go over here to our first Florida man story, ladies and gentlemen.
Florida man.
All right. Drunk and disorderly. Florida man was busted while drinking Florida man beer, cops report. You know, it doesn't get more Florida man than that. If you really want to rep your Florida man, you know, show your Florida man stripes off. Have a good night, Time Prophet. Thank you for being here, sir.
I really want to try Florida man beer now.
Right? Florida man, it'll make you fuck another homeless person in a playground tube. You'll do bath salts. You'll bite a motherfucker's ear off. Florida man, have
and freak out on a highway.
Florida man, have some, my gypsy.
Get coated in Barbie farts.
You used the hard Y. You're getting canceled.
Pink coated in Barbie farts. Oh my God, I will never forget that. Nick, were you here for that?
No, I was not. What happened?
Have you ever wrestled an alligator for something that looked like fish tank gravel? Enjoy a nice cold Florida man beer.
You ever sucked off a toothless crack whore for Coke? Florida man beer.
Have you ever watched as another man's dog got bitten by an alligator and he did nothing, so you jumped in and shoved your hand in the gator's mouth to rescue said dog? You deserve a Florida man beer. That's a true story.
You might be from Florida.
You ever set a apartment complex on fire trying to cook a squirrel on a hot plate? You need a Florida man beer.
That beer sounds more American than Bud Light, so it's fine.
After a long day of methamphetamine, public fornication, and otherwise chicanery, unwind, relax, Florida man. It's your beer.
White Claw's more of an American.
It's a night with a nice squirrel on a stick with some Florida man beer, you know.
Oh God! So
you want to shoot off fireworks from a dead raccoon's ass? You need a Florida man beer.
But officer, they was bottle rockets. We didn't have a bottle. I hadn't finished my first Florida man beer yet. An inebriated Florida man was drinking a can of Florida man beer when arrested Tuesday night for disorderly intoxication. Seth Thomas, 39, was yelling at traffic while walking in the roadway in front of traffic and refusing to stop when he was collared by sheriff's deputies on a street in Seminole, a city in the Tampa Bay area. Cops say, now mind you, this guy's 39. Cops say Thomas, he was drinking a can of Florida Man at the time of his arrest. The beer, produced by the Tampa-based Cigar City Brewing, is a double India pale ale that is brewed with a near-criminal amount of hops and moderate bitterness that just about matches a Florida man's general disposition.
That's great, actually. Why does he look like Troy Aikman if he was retarded?
Not to be confused with Florida man beer. That's
more retarded.
Oh my God.
Jeez, Ryan Leaf's hard on his luck. Shit.
Ryan Leaf. Oof.
He's down.
Florida man beer will make you cranking in a convenience store parking lot.
That's amazing. We get Cigar City beer here. I gotta see if I can find that. I love that beer, their beer. They make other good IPAs.
Yeah. You need to let us know how the Florida man beer is, and if it makes you indeed go out and, publicly fornicate while on bath salts and meth simultaneously. I mean,
I'm gonna look right now if it's available around here. I got an app for that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it where I am right now. I'm saying, well, apparently you can go to the website and get it. Get it from there if you want to.
There it is.
I'm gonna do that. We can have it when we watch. Oh my God! So Nick, here's an idea. When we watch Miami Connection, we could have Florida man beer.
Yeah, definitely. I have it on a laptop. I need to send it to you whenever I get back to it.
Yeah, because like I said, I have the Blu-ray. I've got the 4K. I don't have a disc drive. I don't have a disc drive on this. My old computer does, but it's a potato, and that won't work. That won't work.
So, damn, it's not available around here.
Ah.
Yeah, 8.5% alcohol though. That's a good beer.
Jesus, yeah, it is. No wonder this guy was yelling at traffic. Let's see. He was arrested for disorderly intoxication, a misdemeanor. Another one, Pinellas County. He was released from custody last night after posting a $100 bond. His rap sheet includes recent convictions for obstructing police, trespassing, possession of open alcohol, and disorderly intoxication. Damn, that looks good. That does. That just looks good.
Oh, yeah.
That'd look good in a World Class Bullshitters beer mug, Nick.
Why does it look like a Brad Paisley t-shirt?
It would.
Does it not?
It does.
Probably on purpose.
Yeah, I just went to their site and looked where it was near me, and apparently it's like 0.5 miles away. There's a package store that apparently has it, so that's good.
Nice.
Hell yeah. See this shit? Look at that. Right there. Right there. You Florida man at your fingertips. Right
yeah,
there.
Exactly. Apparently I do. If you guys don't have it, I might have to deliver it or something.
I'll get some from you in August, bro.
There you go.
Are you? You're going to Indianapolis, right?
Correct. Yeah. I've My traveling this year is very it's not as bad as it was last year. I'm doing all the things I really want to do. So that Indianapolis is going to happen.
Awesome.
I'm also going to do Scarefest in the middle of October at some point or whatever. So
okay.
Yeah, that should be fun.
I am going to a little local con next week, put on by a guy I know who owns a collectible and comic shop. I'll be checking that out on Friday, and then we'll be in Indy for Horror Hound. Well, nice. I don't know. I'm not sure if the wife's coming or not for sure yet. I am. I said I'm not missing this shit. Me and Cyclops might get a room together. Pop.
Nice. Yeah,
Yep.
It's the first time we're back, and it's the first time they're in Indy as well. So I assume it's going to be busy. I hope it's going to be busy.
I really need to start working out now so I can cosplay as Jason at this one, but I'm gonna do what I said earlier. I'm just gonna order that bedazzled Jason mask and wear a 3-piece tailored suit and my alligator shoes.
Well,
I found
here's the thing.
The bedazzled fucking mask.
Here's the thing, and I kind of copied it from you. When you were at the wedding and you had the purple shirt and tie and shoes, I got a similar tie. I got a similar tie and shirt that I'm going to wear Saturday. So don't wear that. That's all I'm asking for.
I won't wear that then.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking for.
We'll look like. Wait. What color's the suit?
Black.
We'll look like the Men in Black, except way cooler.
Yeah, because Jeff wants to do suit Saturday. I'm just like, all right, we'll do it.
I'll have to I'll get some. I want to get a plaid, old, I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name. He was a sportscaster, NBA. He used to wear all kinds of Craig Sager, I think it was. He used to wear all kinds of plaid. Old white dude used to wear all kinds of plaids. Looked dope as hell. Kind of like Don Cherry from Saturday Night in Canada hockey back in the day. He always used to have these loud ass suits. I was like, man, I need something like that. I'll go to fucking Goodwill. I'm gonna go get a tailored one. Actually, I want a red plaid tailored suit and get red alligators with it. I think that look dope as hell with a red vest and shit, velour something.
There you go, man.
Nice. I think that'd be really. Yeah. That'd be. Oh my god! All right, so we got another one here. We got a winner. This is literally winner chicken dinner. I don't even know how to properly introduce this. Here, but we'll just show the fucking picture. This is Minnesota. This guy got jailed following a Skittle assault. All right, here we go. This is Junior right here.
What
the fuck?
Malcolm in the Middle.
How does he simultaneously?
Yeah.
How do you simultaneously look 20 and 12 at the same time?
Yeah.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and I'm not so bad. I don't know. Life isn't fair.
Dewey fell on hard.
The same diseases that the black guy had. Never grew up.
Kid.
Webster.
Webster, yeah.
Or Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman.
Coleman?
No.
Yeah.
Manuel Lewis.
Yeah.
Manuel Lewis.
What?
Manuel Lewis. Yep. That's what I'm thinking of. From what the hell was that show?
Webster.
Was that one Webster? Well, that was Webster. I get him and Gary Coleman confused.
Let's talk about Wills. That guy.
Yeah. Todd Bridges. Yeah, Todd Bridges. Yep. But yeah, this dude looks.
Coleman?
Yeah.
He looks like AI made Bart Simpson.
Okay. Yeah.
And I can finally say this because I have one. These are horrible. Well, I mean, I could say the invited. Is that a fucking Uzi? That looks like a fucking 4-year-old drew it. What is this?
No, that's a shark on the side of his forehead.
Jesus. And he's got a broken heart.
That's his street name, Baby Shark. That's his street name. I'm Baby Shark, Thor, don't you know?
Ain't you heard of me on these streets? I was like, no, motherfucker, we haven't. You were in daycare. You were in daycare, mother. It's Malibu's Most Wanted right here. So investigators say, of course, his name is Tristan. A man named
either that or
Tristan.
Hunter. Either that or Hunter.
Yep. And that's not a slight to Nerdette. This is a dude we're talking about here, and he spells it with an A. I don't know. He just seems sus. I don't know. Is this guy post-op? Who knows? Tristan Statina, 19, walked into a Mankato eatery Friday afternoon and began throwing Skittles at employees and customers. It's Pride Month. A woman identified as victim 1 in a court filing told police she was hit in the back with a Skittle, which caused a stinging pain. It went back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the left.
There's the fucking rainbow, bitch! Imagine the forensics like analyzing which way a Skittle went and the force with which it hit you.
Can we calculate the angle? No, we can't. It's a fucking Skittle. Let's see.
Got done watching Shazam 2 and thought that Skittles were actually magical and would like fucking bring out unicorns and some shit. If y'all haven't seen the movie, then you wouldn't get it.
I did see it, and I can't believe that movie only made $120-some million worldwide. Like that's
atrocious.
It was fucking. They gave the whole movie away in the fucking trailer.
Yeah. Well, except for all the Skittles brand fucking advertisements.
Yeah, placement. Yeah. That they definitely wasted.
Skittles
money on
actually
marketing for that.
tamed unicorns.
Yes.
They made a very big deal out of it.
Unicorns were violent unless you tamed them with Skittles. This is not a joke. It's not a fucking game. This is real.
Serious.
I wish I was joking.
I actually fucking happened that movie.
It did.
So bad.
It in the conclusion, nonetheless, in like the third act. Upon arriving at the restaurant, a cop noticed Skittles all over the ground and a bag of Skittles near the garbage. The suspect, victim 1 told police, had a heart-shaped tattoo under his eye and another tattoo on the side of his face. Based on the description provided by the woman, police knew the male to be Tristan Statina. Seen above, Statina has twice been arrested by Mankato police in recent months. Not right now.
Tactical assault Skittles or what?
These were they had the bag had a forearm brace on it, and this was a special edition black bag of Skittles, which freaked out people more because, like weapons, bags of Skittles are always scarier when they're. It was a high capacity bag of Skittles. It was the 1 pound bag, which is outlawed in the state of Minnesota per their local statutes. After the summer of love,
we do get Skittles in half of our MREs, so you could call that a military style food right there.
See, not only is it a high capacity bag of Skittles, not only is it military grade
food. Yep.
Yeah, see, right there, folks. This is. Why don't we just call it what it is? This is a hate crime. This is a hate crime.
Skittles needs to be banned.
Yep, we should have a nationwide ban on these Skittles. We need to, I think somebody should bring this up to Gavin Newsom.
Lizard boy?
I think you should run on a presidential campaign.
All fucking Skittles must fucking hang.
We have roving mobs going door to door hunting down people with Skittles. Hide them under the... hide the Skittles under the floorboards!
Yeah, just Skittles.
He's just sitting there like, wait, hang on, I got it. You're hiding Skittles under the floorboards, aren't you? The Diary of Anne Frank, Part 2. She's writing about hiding Skittles in the attic.
You will bring Captain Solo and the Skittles to me.
Skittles!
Oh shit.
In Boys in the Hood, instead of Ricky, Skittles!
Skittles!
You should have zigzagged, Skittles! No! I don't know.
I could have tasted the rainbow. I could have been a contender.
I couldn't think of it. I couldn't taste the rain.
Yeah, Rocky at the end of Rocky, instead of Adrian, he's like, the Skittles. I don't
Skittles. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how many Skittles you can. It's about how many Skittles you can fit in your mouth.
Did he at least call someone Skittle Tits when he hit him?
Skittles.
He was Statina. Wait, after locating him at a nearby business, the teen allegedly pulled away and attempted to break free from officers as they were trying to place him in handcuffs. Statina, who weighed a little more than a wet noodle, tried to trip one cop, was eventually subdued by 3 officers, according to a probable cause statement. Statina was charged with a misdemeanor assault for the alleged Skittles fusillade. He is also facing misdemeanor disorderly conduct and resisting police counts. Statina was arrested in May for possession of LSD. LSD is bad, okay? And 27.92 grams of marijuana is bad, okay? But marijuana wax, that's good, okay? While the probable cause lists no permanent address for Statina in Mankato, a previous court filing indicated he resided in an apartment in Albert Lea, a city about 10 miles north of the Iowa border. Yeah, so Tristan here, he went on a rampant assault. This is reminiscent of Las Vegas in 2017. He had so many bump stocks on that bag of Skittles, I couldn't believe it. I was astounded. With hundreds of security cameras, how did they not see him smuggling that high-capacity bag of Skittles into that restaurant?
His Skittle-fueled rage of fucking onslaught murder.
That fake Skittles commercial with the newlyweds.
Yeah,
yep. Gives her the Skittles facial bukkake.
Yeah.
Oh, this is yeah. So Tristan here, he's in some trouble. He's in some trouble. Can you see this kid fighting a police officer? Like a grown man,
Yeah, he looks like this kid 4.5 feet tall, probably.
He's probably like Walton size. He's like 3'9".
Yeah.
I can't do the Chris Fist. Like, wow! He just comes zooping by.
So, by any chance, did you see the? I know it's going to sound unrelated, but when the Seattle Seahawks their championship parade, Marshawn Lynch, who was also known as Skittles, he's a fucking piece of shit, fucking asshole, sitting for the fucking national anthem, didn't even kneel. Fuck that guy. But he was known as Skittles because he was eat all the time.
Yes.
During the parade, people were throwing bags of Skittles to him, and he started chucking them back. And I mean, he would take a handful of Skittles and full arm wick them back into the fucking crowd. I'm like, God dang, somebody's gonna get a concussion from fucking Skittles with this guy.
You got motherfuckers losing eyes and shit.
Beast of a man. He is like full arm chucking Skittles at people.
He's about 250 pounds and like 6'1". Like I think he's a bigger guy. Like for a running back, he was a big fucking man.
I guarantee people had welts on their face from those fucking Skittles he was hitting people with.
Skittle with an exit, it's like.
Look, you can clearly see the Skittle entered through the right temple and exited through the left cheek, leaving a clear path. You can see the trajectory. It was from the book depository building on the 3rd floor.
Oh shit!
That's what we figured this out. This kid is just a Seahawks fan, is what it was.
He likes Marshawn Lynch. He was inspired. Voyeur rap for man who used a drone to spy. Cops. Sex offender targeted female neighbor. Anybody want to guess on which state he's from?
Won't you be? Please, won't you be my neighbor?
Is it Florida?
Hello there, neighbor.
Let's see. Rhode Island.
Oh God! Well, I mean,
we're off on the road to Rhode Island, the place with that old campus swing.
Chick in her house. I'm gonna use a drone to perv on that sexy young girl over there.
I was going to say I was going to use a drone while I milk my bone. Yeah, I'm off on the road to Rhode Island. All right. So.
Rhode Island.
Sorry you couldn't make it.
Sorry.
A convicted sex offender is facing video voyeurism charge after he allegedly flew a drone to peer into the bathroom window of a female neighbor, according to the Rhode Island police. Investigators say, oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
If there's ever been a perfect yeah, this guy's it.
Assailant.
Representation.
We're
Yes.
not here to cause any trouble. We're just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
Sex offender shuffle.
Police is out.
I'm Melora, and I'm here to say that I spy on women in the bathroom all day, using drones to peek inside.
Well, look at him. He's a big boy. You don't want him up a ladder. You can't.
Using drones.
No, he couldn't get up a ladder. That's why I paid $200 for a DJI 4K drone with zoom-in capabilities.
Yeah, he ain't getting, his fat ass ain't getting up a ladder. Look at him.
Using drones to peep inside. I saw it again because her legs were spread wide.
Isn't the drone that Matt Hardy used out of work now? So I guess it's just taking whatever gigs it can.
Yeah,
it's Vanguard 1.
As I'm fighting with this bag of edibles over here.
Hey, Etep,
there we go.
That, Green Bay Packers G you got on your hat there.
That is not a Green Bay Packers G, you fuck. How fucking dare you?
How dare
How dare you?
Come on, let me
How
hear it.
dare
Go,
you?
Pack, go.
How dare you?
Show that Packer pride.
He's a monster.
So this is Steve. Wait, investigators say Stephanie Marola was preparing to take a shower in her Cranston residence Wednesday. She lives at Bryan Cranston. When she heard a buzzing sound outside her bathroom window. Needless to say, she immediately thought it was her wand on the floor, which was rolling around in a circle going on the tile because she just finished herself off. Marola went outside to investigate, cops say. She spotted a drone hovering near her window. As she approached the drone, it began to fly away, but struck a tree branch and fell to the ground.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
You
great.
stupid ass.
Stupid! You're so stupid! Marola then grabbed the drone and dunked it in her pool, disabling the quadricopter's electronics. Marola, who lives with her 3-year-old daughter, called 911 and reported the Peeping Tom attempt. A subsequent investigation resulted in the arrest of Christopher Jones, 49.
Why do you have to give that name a bad name, damn ass?
Right? Whose home, where he lives with his 72-year-old mother, abuts Marola's property. While cops did not reveal how the defendant was linked to the drone, they say that Jones admitted he was the operator. Wait, they didn't reveal how the defendant was linked. They say that he was admitted he was the operator. So they just revealed how he was linked. It was his fucking drone.
Yeah, that's really dumb. I was like, what do they do? Run the fucking the model number through whoever company he bought it from? Like,
yeah,
it's not rocket surgery, dude. It's fucking easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's like pulling somebody over who just drunk drove into a fucking pole. I think this drunk driver may be linked to this vehicle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put this together. Who thinks it is?
there's definitely a fucking. Ugh. He looks like he sniffs the bike seats.
I'm pretty sure I know how it was that he managed to crash the drone, because all he had the ability to do was go forward and backwards, because the control to go sideways was occupied by the other hand. He was doing something.
He's like, oh shit.
Oh God. So he lives with his mom. He was arraigned Friday on a felony video voyeurism charge and subsequently released from police custody. They said he's a convicted sex offender, but that his requirement to register with state officials expired in 2015. So this guy should be going back to prison.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, I don't know why he shouldn't be released. He shouldn't be out in the public. He belongs behind bars permanently. There's no rehabilitating people like this, especially since she had a 3-year-old. This guy's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to go bye.
Hopefully, General Pop will take care of that problem.
That's one nice thing the prison system does is it usually works themselves out with people like this. Wait, let's hope there's not a Chris Chan situation with this ogre and his mom.
I
don't even want to pontificate on. I'm not familiar with it. I don't know.
Trainee who apparently had relations with his invalid mom.
Oh,
yes.
Deep
dive into that is some of the dirtiest shit you'll ever read. It's
Oh,
just not right at all.
Oh
no.
So I have. It's actually a funny story about that. So you
have a funny story connecting to that shit?
Listen, it's kind of it's in that same vein. So this we'll say this story came across where we found this guy who had been given up for adoption as a child, right? Sought out his birth mother, found her, reconnected with her, right? Which is usually a touching story, right? Somebody reconnects, they looking for their birth mom. So he reconnects with his birth mother, right? Now, if this was a choose your own adventure book, this would not be listed as an option that you could choose to proceed with. But I said he met her, he reconnected her, and subsequently the two got married. Biological mother too. They got married, which is illegal in this state. But they did it anyway. I don't know if they jumped the broom or, threw salt over the shoulder or what have you. I don't know. But all I know is that is fucking. They've been married for like 6 years.
That reminds me of another story I saw once.
Ooh, holy whiskey tango, Batman. Holy whiskey tango.
Reminds me of this story.
That's some Hills Have Eyes shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Super Smash Brothers.
That actually is a real legit headline, though.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And then they said to each other,
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, they found out they were
my
brothers
God.
and it just got more intense.
yeah. Jesus. Yeah, hey, that guy you're dating, that's your brother. Like, what? What? Oh my God. Ouch. I think I just hurt my brain with that one. That's some like old boy almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just turned into the incest stream.
It's bad. So since Nick's here on another note, this totally will change the subject here since I segue into this. So a couple weeks ago, Nick, the wife and I had an opportunity to have a night alone. We were going to watch a movie, right? Yeah. And she had 2 movie suggestions. The first one was Where the Crawdads Sing. All right, which we spent the better part of last summer like clowning on just the name of that movie without really knowing what it was about. The other movie she suggested starred Miss Jennifer Lawrence. That movie was Mother. I told her, there is no fucking way I am watching that movie again. No. I had that on when I was recording and editing one day. And I was in the middle of a shooting and I just stopped and I was like, what the fuck? Like, Nick, you warned me. You warned me. It doesn't. There's no rhyme to read. Sleepaway Camp made more sense than that.
It did. Yeah, it did. Mother's fucking terrible because it's just Darren Aronofsky masturbating $40 away that Hollywood gave him. Like that's all it really is. What is the other one? Oh yeah, Black Christmas 2019.
Oh, that is still on my other hard drive. That goddamn
my God.
that
Black
godless
Christmas
heathen of a
2019.
movie.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Terrible
dude,
Terrible movie.
I reviewed that goddamn movie. I think Cleveland reviewed that one. That one hurt. I was God damn you, Sophia Takal, you stupid talentless bitch. The Black Goo-verse, though, that's the Blumhouse Black Goo-verse. That was connected to Fantasy Island, remember?
Yeah.
The Black Goo was the villain in the Fantasy Island remake.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
No, so I was gonna say I think they're gonna try to make like the Black Goo-verse a thing and make it into something, but I think with Black Christmas 2019 failing, they couldn't. I think because it just didn't go anywhere, and I think they're gonna try to make it into a bigger story. But I think they kept wanting to make it into like a very like modern day like extreme leftist kind of thing, like a very Hollywood thing, and I'm just like I don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
No.
Clone Geek says, well, at least we aren't talking about bestiality this stream. Nick, has Dion seen Mr. Hands?
No, he has not seen Mr. Hands. He has not seen Mr. Hands.
You. Oh God, yeah. That those are some doozies of fucking news stories tonight, folks. My God, So, needless to say, we didn't watch Mother, Nick. We watched Where the Crawdads Sing, which was actually a really good fucking movie.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I was like, it's one of those movies where I literally did not pick up my phone because I was actually invested in it, because it told a good story and it was a good movie.
I watched that one last night called Missing, but where the girl's in front of a computer screen for 90% of the movie. And it was advertised as that, like the girl's trying to find her mom.
Yes.
It's actually really good. It's actually
was
super
it?
awesome. Yeah, it was super good, dude. It was really, really good. I was very shocked at how good it was.
Because that's another one we were kind of clowning on just because the premise of the movie, we're like, there's no way this is any good.
No, it really is, because I watched it last night and like I was the same way with you, and I was like, I'm not interested in this. This seems kind of shitty. And I watched it and I'm just like, this is actually really fucking good.
I'm gonna have to check. Where's it? I'll have to see where it's streaming at, 'cause I'll watch it.
I think unfortunately it's on Netflix.
Which I don't have now because you can't share passwords anymore, so I can't use Mama Wakuian's password anymore.
They won't let you do any at all.
It hasn't. I'll try it again, but it didn't work last time. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Yeah,
I'm hesitant to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do they have a system now where it's like you can pay to have more devices available or something like that?
No, you can share a password with the person, but they have to, like, I think the device you use has to check into like the main Wi-Fi every 30 days. So
be in the same
let's
house.
say, well, yeah. So Etep would have to, like, let's say he's streaming from his phone. His phone would have to then go to his parents' house, check in with a code every 30 days, and then he could go back and use it. And then, yeah. That's how it would work.
I'd forget. Wait, didn't the author of Crawdads get accused of murder last year? I don't know. I'd have to look into that. Oh, can you show the George Floyd shite memes I made before? Oh, absolutely, Nelson. And I'm just, hang on a second, because I have a long sleeve shirt on tonight. I can't show off the work, but what I can show is I gotta go over here on the shelf. That's why I'm off camera, because I'm actually gonna put this in a little frame. I promise this isn't my mom's ashes in the bag. I'm not gonna throw it at Pink, but it's upside down. Jesus, way to go. But yeah, I'm gonna show this off. This is my copy of the original artwork that Nelson did for my tattoo. Which nice. There it is right there. Yeah. So that's mine, and like I said, I'm gonna frame that bad boy. But yeah, he's working. And Nick, I told you I'm doing Pinhead. It's gonna be a 2-session piece on the left arm from shoulder to elbow.
Nice. How's the other channel going that you were doing with the horror stuff or whatever?
Fuck. I haven't uploaded a video over there in months. I
jeez.
I haven't made a video period in over a month. I got to release one in June at least for the channel because I have never gone a month without uploading at least one video. But it's been all live streams. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's been all live streams, but I'm gonna go back to recording videos. I wanted to get back monetized.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and build the coffers up a little bit.
Yeah, it's also the summer when your kids out of school, so I mean, I get it. You're occupied.
It's easier for me to just live stream,
100%,
5-6 days a week than it usually ends up being 6 days a week.
I got so complacent with that. I'm trying to craft my channel so the algorithm will boost my pre-record videos, but it is so easy to just get so complacent to just live stream because you don't gotta do shit. No editing, no fucking mixing music or anything. It's too much of a pain in the ass. I'm too lazy.
That was it. And I enjoy editing, I really do. But I got lazy. And I just decided, I'm like, you know what? We're just going to live stream for a while. And I need to get back because I miss making videos. I enjoy it. I enjoy editing. I really do. It's just the time. That's why I have a full-time editor. So I'm going to put him back to work here very, very soon.
Did you see the video he did for me?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. He said he did one for you, and I wanted to see it because his editing work is good. Good shout out to Goodstuff, man. He's his links in the description too. Wonderful editor.
He did my Tombstone gunfight behind the scenes when I got footage for a Tombstone gunfight show. And I had one of my best friends. He said, "Dude, it looks like a promo video," and that's a compliment. Like we did make it to be entertaining, but also to they gave me access, so I'd promote them, and it did look like a professionally produced promotional video. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that's great.
He's wonderful.
Yeah, when I went to the reunion for Friday the 13th, I shot some stuff, and the R-rated is putting together a video right now of all the stuff I shot because I gave it to him. I was like, I shot a bunch of stuff because she was shooting stuff for his channel and things like that. And I was shooting some stuff because it's just what I do. And then I was just like, I don't feel like putting it together, so I gave him all the footage, and he's putting it together now with music and everything. So yeah, you'll see how the area was whenever the video comes out.
Oh, dude, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, God, I gotta get to one of those. I want to go to the Friday 13th locations. At least one of them, so bad.
What is it? I know the camp. If you get onto the newsletter, they'll send you like text messages and emails of when they have the reunions and stuff with everybody, and when they have them just as normal tours. And then the other one is I think it's the guy on Instagram. It's like Myers House. SC or NC, North Carolina, something like that. He does the on location stuff because I did the Goonies thing with him last year. Okay. And he does the Friday the 13th one every year. He's done it for like 5 years now, and they're camping out there the whole weekend at the camp, and it's it's just the only problem. The only reason I don't want to do it because it's fucking hot. It's Georgia in like June or July. Like I don't want to fucking do it. That's why. Yeah, that's really why.
I don't blame you. I do follow that Myers House page on Facebook. I'll have to follow him on Instagram too because I saw you shared one of their posts and that's how I found it. I think he's doing a few less events this year. I think he's kind of burned out. He wants to take a break, but he might ramp up things next year. But I know the Friday 13th one is like a staple he does every year. That's his thing. Nice. Pops asked, did any of you watch Sisu?
Yes.
A high recommend.
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it's so good.
It is, dude.
We reacted to the trailer before it came out on my channel, and my God, the whole panel just blew up when we watched that. I missed out on it. Was only here for a brief instant where I live, and I'm gonna have to wait for it to come out on streaming now. Unfortunately,
it's ridiculous.
I cannot wait to see
great
it.
Ways.
Yeah, it's. I want to say it's John Wick World War II is basically what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
nice.
Highly recommend. If you haven't watched it, rent it. If not, if you like John Wick, just go ahead and buy it. It's worth it. It really is.
Dude, even in the Red Band trailer, I mean, one of the first things you see, a knife right through a fucking Nazi skull.
Yep. Dude, it was
can't wait.
So much fun. Loved watching it in the theater. I was so happy I did that. Very much like you get a lot of Tarantino vibes from it. A lot, which I was down for. with the kind of like chapter thing and the very like old school 60s 70s stuff he does with the film and things like that. It was a lot of fun. It was very well done, very well produced. I very highly enjoyed it. Whenever it comes out on a physical format, I want to own it because it's worth it. It was so much fun.
Nice. Yeah, I'll just buy the Blu-ray then. Fuck streaming.
Yeah. Buy physical, fuck streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a great DVD collection, man. I used to collect DVDs, and I have a really big fucking cabinet, but it's been in storage forever. I would love to get my big cabinet. It has these big doors open up, and I'd love to have that as a backdrop for me at some point. I have no idea how many I have, but I have a shit ton of fucking DVDs, and I miss that.
Nick knows I used to do that.
Oh God, dude!
Remember when I had the shelves set up in the living room?
God, dude. Yeah, dude. No, what is it? A friend of mine. He lives with somebody else, and his entire room, floor to ceiling, every wall that he has in his room is just DVDs and Blu-rays. I have more Blu-rays now than anything because he has the subscription service through Vinegar Syndrome. So he gets them.
Nice.
He pays I think it's like $100, $200 a year, and he gets them mailed to him every year. All of the stuff. And he'll go through them and he'll put them in. He'll watch all of them. He'll categorize them. Like it's insane the level of stuff he has. It really is. And it really is, man. It's insane. But the guy's on it though. It's great.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I know I've got that. I've got like a massive like wall. Like I drilled it into the wall for like all my discs, and it's like I want that bitch filled. I don't want to get another one. It's in my den. But then again, it's like now I've got all this like the art prints and stuff I want to hang up in there because I'm painting it like the Ohio State colors, and then we're doing like all Friday the 13th, Scarface, Hellraiser, and I got some other stuff to hang up in there too. But
nice.
I did that. What is that? Don't Eat the Gum. That horror box. The wife got me one of those.
Yeah.
She got me one for Father's Day, and I got a badass like Hellraiser Pinhead original art print. The box is fucking amazing. I got a NECA. It's fucking great, dude.
Well, that guy, me and Jeff know because he was doing conventions with us whenever we were doing conventions back in the day. His name's Kevin Kennedy. Real funny guy, real cool guy, love him to death. And he was doing those boxes back then. I think he made a Facebook page and a whole business out of it. I know they're expensive, but he custom curates them, and then he gives you a handwritten thank you letter in the box. And I've gotten a couple from I've got a few from him as well, and they were entirely fucking worth it, man. They were great.
Dude,
it does take a little while for him to get them to you because once again they are handmade. But I do love that guy. He's a friend of ours, a friend of the channel, friend of everybody we've gone to the conventions with, and that's what he does, man. That's his side gig, you know.
Yeah, dude, he does an amazing job because she got me that for Father's Day, and I was ecstatic when I opened that thing. Like, I mean, everything in it was just fucking great. Like this, I have a few things out already. Like we got the little Leatherface here, little bust of Leatherface sitting on the desk. I got I got my family portrait here. It's got a Nightmare on Elm Street 4 flag in it, the Hellraiser Pinhead art print. There was a Camp Crystal Lake patch with a hockey mask and 2 machetes, which I'm going to sew onto one of my Jason shirts. I didn't see any at Horror Hound. They were selling flannels with like horror movie patches sewn onto them.
Oh, I know who does that. I know those girls. They're like sisters or something, and I know them too.
Yeah, dude, they made some nice ones. I didn't see any Friday the 13th ones because like I want one now, and it's like I want to sew that patch on there.
Just so you know, that particular venue, they're always at Horror Hound Cincinnati, and they've always been at. I think they're always at. No, they weren't this year, but yeah, they're always at Horror Hound Cincinnati, as far as I know. I know those 2 girls, they're sisters, and that's their like full-time job. They travel around and make those shirts with the patches on them. Like and she's talked to me. I've talked to her about it. She gets her shirts from like Goodwill, and just shows like washes them, obviously, sews things into them. That's what she does.
Yeah, it's fucking. It was cool. I saw a bunch of people wear it, and I was like, man, I like those. Those are fucking really cool. But yeah, I want to get a Friday the 13th one and like do like because it's like black and red. I was like, I might just put it on like my black and red flannel. I think it'd look kind of neat. Get like a big ass like hockey mask patch for the back of it. Yeah, I did, dude. I bought like that's where I bought my little fucking hockey mask charm. I saw it. This little bad boy right here.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. And actually, fucking do it again. The goddamn shirt too. Of course, Jason lives.
Love it.
But yeah, I wore this at school one day. I had the shirt on. I had the fucking my always chain on. I got my fucking Jason Voorhees hockey mask socks on, pulled up with my shell toes on because they're black and red. I was like, yep. I was like, this is teachers don't care. They fucking love it. They love it. It's fucking funny. It's like this is a fucking like slasher serial killer, and y'all are just fine with this. But Trey wore my Night of the Creeps hoodie with Tom Atkins with the 12 gauge on the back, and they had a little issue with that.
I mean, I understand that for a school, like they're gonna get like little, a little weird about it because of it, being what it is. I understand that.
Yeah.
But also, like, it's a fucking shirt.
Yep.
It's a fucking shirt.
Yep.
But yeah, if anybody wants a horror box from the guy, it's don'teatthegum.com. No apostrophe or anything like that. But he's got like the Boogeyman box. He's got what is it? The box of slashers. The good guys box. The clowns that kill box. The horror potpourri box. He's got the king size box, Stephen King, all Stephen King things. The necronomics box. A bunch of other things as well. Check them out. Don'teatthegum.com.
There's some Floydius Maximus memes from Nelson for us. But yeah, dude, those horror boxes. Hey, we mentioned his name enough. He's here. There's the editor extraordinaire, good stuff. Hail, brother.
Buddy.
What's going on, man?
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, dude, good stuff is good people. I hung out with him in Cincinnati. Got to meet him and Mrs. Good Stuff. We hung out at the brewery after Pop Pops. Took off his fucking glasses, shot a laser beam through his windshield, and took over 3 lanes with the sun in his eye. And it was scary, but we made it. Literally, we're in the backseat, just previously on X-Men. Adam's just, fucker, I can't wait till August. If him and I get a hotel room, he has to listen to me fucking snore all night. He knows, because this motherfucker not only snores, but he talks in his sleep. I'm like, oh shit, what'd I say?
He's just gonna start. He's gonna start asking your banking information, and your passwords and things like that. That's all gonna happen.
It's like don't fuck with me when I'm because like I do that, and I've been able to do it for years. Is that lucid dreaming where you can control your like motherfucker? Hey, don't be listening to me when I'm dreaming and shit, right? Yeah, it's fucking it is, dude. You like we were talking about that the other night on the member stream, and it's like when you do that though, you get like you don't get like rest because you're literally your brain is like you never enter that phase where you're resting because you're so active.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like
so for me, it took a long time. There's a practice where you can do like you do something like you write down something like an A or something like on your hand, and every single time you see that, you say, am I dreaming? And you do something like slap yourself, and eventually in your dream you'll see that on your hand, and then you do that and like, holy shit, I'm actually fucking dreaming. And what's crazy is though, it only happened twice. The first time, the shock of it woke me up. Like, fuck. The second time, it was so weird. I went, oh my God, I'm actually in a dream. And then like my brain started like running around and racing at that concept. And I slowly drifted back into the dream and I forgot and I lost my lucidity. It was a total fucking trip, but yeah.
I got a heck of a dream story I can share with you maybe later or whatever. It's kind of a personal one, but I got a heck of a dream story I'll share with you later.
I thought I saw the chorus line of Purple Wombats doing show tunes in my bathtub, but I was also extremely high at the time.
Slightly different case.
Did the Purple Wombats have little top hats and canes when they were doing the Yes. Somebody draw that shit. I want to see. I want that animated. Actually, fuck that. Start spreading the news. Dun, 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 dun. They got their little canes and everything.
The Ritz.
If you want to go where fashion sits, put on the Ritz.
They're all doing this.
CJ, I gotta know what does your shirt say? Let's settle this. What's the question?
Like adults.
By gaming. Okay, yeah, I get
settle this like adults.
Gotcha.
I like it. Oh, but folks, this has been a absolutely wonderful show, and I know what you're thinking. No member stream tonight. We're gonna work in another one. I'm gonna try to get to one Friday afternoon. Now, here's the deal: we're doing a morning show tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow night off. It's Thursday. I usually take Thursdays off. I've been spoiling you guys. We've been doing member streams on Tuesday nights. We've been doing the paranormal stuff. We've had some wonderful streams. We talked about AI last Tuesday. Before that, we were talking with Tolbat about his alien experiences, his encounters. He's had multiple during the course of his life. It was fantastic. If you're a channel member, you haven't watched it yet, go back, check that out. The week before that, Nelson and Vinny and Tony were on. We talked about some paranormal stuff. We talked about UFOs. It's been a fucking blast doing those. I've enjoyed it. So next week like I said, if we don't have a hitter, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to come half stepping with that. But if I don't, we'll find another way to do a member stream for you guys. So morning show tomorrow. Friday, look, I'm alone with Mom all weekend. I'm taking Friday night off. I'm taking Friday night off. But we'll probably do a member stream Friday afternoon for about an hour or two. I'll see about getting a guest on, and we'll just have some fun. Saturday night's main event is back. We'll be back at its normal time every Saturday, 9:15 until 11. Then I'll be jumping over to Draven's. We play Mario Kart from 11 till about 2 and do that every Saturday. So, yeah, check us out. Go back and check out Going in Raw from this past Monday. It was another doozy, a great show. And these gentlemen right here, let me go around and I'll toss it over to Adam because I know he's got some stuff to talk about. What's going on over Vets Talking, brother?
Hey. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I am taking off right after this. I'm heading over to the Shagsworth where I'm going to be on the midweek hump. Mr. Shagsworth is going to be on my show next Wednesday. Vets Talking, drop the G and you'll find me. Always a great time. We have someone else on Saturday coming up on Skinamax Saturday. I can't remember who it is, but nonetheless, yeah, never forget that we are always talking pop culture, politics, and everything in between from the sick, twisted mind of military veterans. Skinamax Saturdays where I get good and drunk. Almost got blackout drunk one time because we get super chats for me to do shots, and I had a very generous 11 Bravo infantryman in there one night. Love you, Blue Core Devil. So come check out Vets Talking, everybody. Thank you very much. And on Thursday show, we've been doing Vets Talking with Knife Hands, our angry political show. We do every single Thursday. There's a good possibility on Skinamax. We may have a pretty big name from Friday Night Tights is going to be coming on as a good possibility. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, Etep, as always, thank you very much, buddy. Always a great time being here. Hopefully my computer doesn't fry on me tonight on the midweek hump, but I am going to take off right now and reset everything so that I can get ready for that show. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. And everybody have a great night.
Have a great one, brother. See you later.
Take care, bud.
All right, next. Yes, sir. Next, we'll go over to Mr. CJP.
Yeah, you can find me on my channel at Forgotten One Music. I will be starting my own show on Tuesday nights. I haven't got a date nailed down yet, but it'll be called the Forever One Cast, or Forgotten One Cast, sorry. And that'll be just talking about music in all its forms and splendor and wonder. There's different ways you can make music and what kind of music there are, and just talking music. And then, of course, you can find me on the Legion of Memers meme stream on Saturdays, sometimes Tuesdays, depending on when they have guests. And of course, here with the Horsemen on this lovely channel here called The Place to Be Reviews.
Yes, check it out, dude. Thank you, as always, for being here, CJ. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
And you're welcome, sir. Next up, let me go over to this man right here he's got, he's part of a little channel you may have heard of. Nick, go ahead, brother. Tell the folks where they can find you. Not that they don't know.
I am 1/4 of the Roll Class Bullshitters. Every Thursday night at around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, we take it down for the world of pop culture. Come, here is tomorrow. We're going to be on at 9 tomorrow because we all got to watch. We all have promised to go watch the new wonderful Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dirty Destiny movie. And we're going to review it so you don't have to because we're sadists. That's why. So enjoy that.
Yeah.
And make sure you like and subscribe to Etep's channel because, God damn it, he's doing the work. He's doing the fucking work.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it, and you guys have been very supportive, and I do appreciate that, man. I know
Always,
you
man.
don't do it because you have to. You do it because you want to, and I appreciate that, man.
I
That
thought you were
means a
paying me,
lot.
man. What the
It really
fuck?
does. Well, look, the check. Oh God, the check's in the mail. The check's in the mail.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. God damn it.
He's like, I know how you people are with money. But this guy truly does love me. He watched me limp out to his car, shove myself in, and take me to Taco Bell, and then we watched Beverly Hills Cop 2 until I couldn't eat anymore.
It's a good time. It was a good time.
Oh, it's just me, you, and Dan. That was fucking fun, man. That was fun. I look forward to drinking and partaking in other fun things coming up very, very soon, brother. It's going to be a blast. I am looking forward to it. And thank you, everybody in the chat. My George Floyd meme went over about as well as the turkey stuffed with pig shite on Thanksgiving at the Biden house. Man, they were good. They were good. Thank you, man. It was great having you on too, Nelson. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Good Stuff. Keely Chow, Awesome One, Pops, Clone Geek, Keely Chow, Papa Cotton, JB, Godzillionaire, Glinzer, Tina Bojan, Carl. Why did you kill all those people?
The lights people.
Sean Estep, The Time Prophet, Tim's Talk, The Joseph Santos, The Rookie Critic. Let's see who else we have here. Horny Alf was here, another Legion of Memers member. Tina Bojan,
member.
Brightest Day, Angelus Gashton, Zombie Box Reviews, Tollbat. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Thank you, Rook, for the super chat. Scrambles the Death Dealer. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. That's it, folks. I'll catch you tomorrow morning at we're gonna move the morning show up because I'm surprising the kid. He doesn't know, and I'm taking him to a dinosaur exhibit tomorrow at 10:30. So we're gonna do the morning show at 9. I know there's another bigger show, but there'll be a few of you hanging out here. We'll have a good time for about an hour, and then I'm gonna go check out some dinosaur stuff with the kid. And thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. I am Etep Wakuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here with all of you. So we don't see you. Have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all
Cruise, thank you very much.
What's up, bro? Hello.
You're pushing your luck, little man.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.